Gun Freak Nation, salute. Working on new music. I'm gonna keep this video short because I gotta go out and do my annual Devil's Night patrol here. You know, something I've been doing for some years now. But I really want to come live. I want to go live and address one of my Gun Freak Nation members that I call a nephew. He called me Unc. He calls me Unc, and I call him nephew. This is for you, Baltimore James. You know, brother, you left a comment on one of my videos saying that everybody don't have it like me. Oh, if you hear some noise, some ambiance in the background, that's my son on that Call of Duty playing one of them video games. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, I stand on business. What you said, I get it. It's a lot of people out there that's really got they catching it, you know. And they can't. It's hard for them to go out and buy a gun. I get it, brother. But what you leaving out, what you forgot to say, what you did say is that some of them people might vote for Kamala because it might make it better for them. How can you want a gun? My question to that, my response to that, because I never did call you stupid. I said the idea, the very notion of someone that is trying to get a gun or buy a gun, but they want to vote for the very person that put them in that predicament of being broke because of all the inflation that's going on. Why the hell would they vote for the same person that caused them to be in a poor situation? And the same person that don't want you to own a gun. I think that's stupid. Now we two men here. We can agree to disagree. But I did not call you stupid for bringing that to my attention. And nor will you ever hear me say that you gotta have 20 guns or 10 guns or 15 guns. All you need is one, but I prefer you have two, a handgun or some type of rifle or, you know, some type of long gun. But for you to say that, I mean, if I offended you, then my bad. All apologies, my brother. You know, we not, see, I'll be glad when all this election stuff is over with, because it's causing a lot of friction with people. I don't have so many Gun Freak Nation members, you know, leave for the simple fact because they didn't like that I was down with Trump, you know, and they was down with Kamala. And I just simply questioned their logic and like, hey man, you can vote for whatever you want to, but you know, you proud of your guns to the point to where you texting me and emailing me pictures of your AR-15s and AK-47s, but you willing to vote and are going to vote for the same person that's promising to take all that away, to take them guns away from you. Make it make sense. That's all I'm trying to say, is make it make sense. You vote for whoever you want to vote for. But just because I have a bunch of guns that I was fortunate to get don't make me no wealthy or rich man. You know what I'm saying? I don't sold guns to get guns, pawned guns to get guns. You know what I'm saying? Through the power of Christ and my Savior, you know, I was just blessed to manifest those in, you know, in my possession. You feel me? I'm still trying to remember everything you said, but nah, I'm not knocking nobody that is poor, that can't afford. Nobody. Listen, as long as you got Palmetto State Armory, as long as you got, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna say a High Point. I mean, I'm standing on business, and what I said, I'm gonna continue to stay on it. There is no excuse for you not to have a gun. I don't give a care what your circumstances is. See, in my household, you know, you got your bills, your mortgage. You got to put food in that refrigerator. Well, in my household, having a gun in your household is just as essential as you having food in your refrigerator. It's as essential as you having being able to pay your utility bills, your lights, your gas. Because guess what? I'm gonna go as far as even saying a gun is even more important than that. Because guess what? When them funky savages run up in your house, in your spot, your utility bills ain't gonna save you. The food in your refrigerator ain't gonna save you. You might try to charm them savages and offer them a bologna sandwich or something like that, but they're just gonna laugh at you. So I'm saying in this day and age and time, it's no excuse. And especially the comment that you left, brother Baltimore James, when you said that they may be so disenfranchised and they so broken, they so, you know, they catching it so bad that they may be even willing to vote for Kamala to get them out of this mess. Well, let me explain this to you. And I know you say you don't give a damn about neither one of them. That's your opinion, you know. But let me tell you something. Who got them in that situation? Because Trump ain't been president in what, 3.5 years, 4 years? So who put them in that predicament? So you saying that to vote for the same person that put you in that predicament, and the same person that's talking about taking away your guns? That is stupid. And I'm not gonna walk back from that. It's just my opinion. It's my opinion. It's just that simple, man. You don't vote for the person that put you in at a disadvantage with all these high, you know, gas prices, and you know you could struggle in I get it. It's a struggle out there. We all catching it, but it ain't no excuse not to. Hell, man, you can go get a High Point for $125. See, I know them type of people. Them same people. Oh, see, I can't. You don't need the type of weapons I got. Hell, I ain't even shot all of the weapons that I own. Man, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You can go to PSA, High Point. I can name several others. You can get a Taurus for like $250. You know, the question is, what value do you put on your life? So you can't afford a gun. You can't afford a gun. So you're gonna let a savage just come in and violate you and your family because you couldn't come up with $125 to go get you a High Point. You couldn't come up with $300 or $250, $280 to get you a Taurus. You can't even go to PSA and get you a lower and an upper for under $500. If you got it that bad, man, I'm just trying to get it to make sense, man. And I would never ever disrespect you, nephew. I got too much respect. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna speak my mind. I've been like that, and I'm gonna continue to be that way. We can have a respectful disagreement, but I'm just saying in this day and age, I just think it's corny, and I just think it's an excuse for somebody to say, I can't, if I don't own a gun because I can't afford it. But yet the same people, like the people I know that say that, they'll say that, but they'll go out the next day and buy some Jordans, pay $200, $300 for some Jordans. Oh, and don't interrupt their weed supply. They gonna go to the dispensary and get $100 worth of weed. But however, they still claim that they broke and don't have the resources to go out and buy a gun. Come on, man. Come on now. This is not the place to come and state, oh, I got excuses not to have a gun when y'all see what's going on out there, man. Y'all see how crazy these savages have got. You see how crazy this government is. They not to be trusted. So all I'm gonna say to you, if you are in a situation and you really can't afford to have a gun, then I'm gonna say it like this, man. Because I gotta hurry up and get off so I can go on and do my patrol. I'm gonna say it like this. Do you love your life? Do you love your family? Are they worth it? If you can't put together a few dollars to get armed up, to have something, you ain't got to go buy no $2,000 gun. You don't have to have no Chris Vector or no MPX or no MP5 or none of that, man. It don't take all that. All you really need is just that one to get them off of you. You want somebody that's breaking up in your house. You want them to be like, whoa, let me get back. They armed. They can fight back. We can't just go up in there and just do them any kind of way. Because we're meeting resistance. Let's get out of this house and let's go find a house where they don't have firearms, and we can do them any kind of way we want to do with them. Disrespect them however we want. Make them do whatever we want them to do. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm only saying this because I love y'all. But I'm not buying, oh, I can't afford it. I can't buy, that don't sit well with me. It's places that got layaway. I don't have some of my guns in layaway. For those who don't know what that means you pay down on it and keep paying it, and you got a certain amount of time to get it out of layaway. It's no excuse, especially if you were a member of the Gun Freak Nation, man. We take this very, very, very serious. So when somebody come up to you and tell you that they don't own a gun because they can't afford it, well, you need to figure it out. You need to budget. You need to, look up options at the gun shops and see who got layaway, who got Sazzle. Get you a high point. If you're gonna get a high point, get the carbine. Don't get the handgun, because I heard the handguns are 50-50. It's a 50% chance, but at least even with that, you got a 50% chance of being able to survive it and fight back. It's better than not having nothing. And even if it don't work, you can use that heavy high point as a brick or something. Throw it at them. Slap them upside the head for coming up in your house. But what y'all failing to realize, it's a home invasion happening every 15 seconds in this country right now. All right? So about 20 of them done went down since I started this live. I feel bad for anybody that's in an unfortunate situation where they money, but I'm not saying buy one tomorrow. Figure it out and improvise. and add it into your budget, because this is what's going to save you at the end of the day. Okay? And for you to say, well, they might even vote for Kamala because Kamala and Biden is the one that got you in this horrible situation anyway. The price of living has went up under that administration. So don't be stupid and vote for the person that put you in that financial bound. Don't be stupid and vote for the person that got you in that financial situation in the first place. And she's the same one that talking about taking away your guns. She don't want us to have AR-15s and AK-47s. She don't want that. And no, you accuse me of calling people trolls if they have an opinion different than my opinion. Nah, that's the furthest from the truth. Now, if you get on here and leave something disrespectful that I find disrespectful, then I'm just gonna block you. I don't go back and forth with crazy people. Especially since YouTube jumping on me and threatening to strike my channel. When somebody get out of line with me, I get back out of line with them. But it's been, YouTube been sending me emails and stuff threatening to put strikes on my channel. So, next time somebody get out the way, I ain't got time to do that, man. I'm trying to preserve and save this channel. I'm just gonna block your dumb ass. But I'd be so glad, because a lot of people, this time of year, this election and stuff, man, people is they not saying it for what it really is. They getting emotionally involved. Either you like Trump or you don't like him. If that's your excuse not to vote, then hey, man, that's you. But I don't vote off of whether I personally like somebody or not. I vote off of the policy. I vote off of how I was living, my living standards when they was in office. And when Trump was in office, my living standards was comfortable, was very comfortable. I was living very, very good. I wasn't facing all this inflation and high gas prices and stuff. So look, man, I'm gonna say this because I gotta, dip up out of here and patrol my neighborhood this Devil's Night right here in the D. And I have to make sure that, everybody is straight. Nobody is trying to set no vacant house on fire or anything like that, That's why I would love to bring y'all with me, but, it can potentially be dangerous. And I don't need to be on my phone, live streaming while I'm doing my patrol. But I need each and every one of y'all to be vigilant and be safe. And I don't knock nobody for, or judge nobody. People, people got it bad and having a rough time in life. And a lot of it got to do with all of the messed up policies that this current administration is doing. They looking out for everybody else but us. All these illegal aliens over here got more benefits, and they showing them more love than they own citizens. When we got homeless veterans out there living out there on the streets, man, we got tent cities of Americans that's out there homeless right now. But yet you want to, look out for your future voting block, man. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't shit on nobody's whatever type of gun. That's one thing you would never see me. Who am I to judge anybody for what they are able or what's affordable to them? But what I do have a problem with, however, is people using this and that as an excuse not to get armed. Firearms is not hella expensive like they used to be. And they hella reliable. So, Gun Freak Nation, listen, be safe, man. You know, take care of each other. You know, you and your family. What I'm trying to say. Take care of your family. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. And Baltimore James, you still my nephew, man. You know, it was probably a little bit of misunderstanding, but I stand on what I stand on. It is stupid for somebody to vote for the very person that put them in that situation, and you want to buy a gun, but you want to vote for the person that don't want to see you with a gun. Make it make sense, you know. And I get it. There's some people that's not gonna sit it out because they don't like neither one of them. That's your prerogative. That is your choice. That's your choice. You know, I wish you all the best. And if you are having a hard time coming up with the funds to buy you a Funky Town Sender, that I pray for you. I pray that through God that He bless you with that Funky Town Sender. Because we got savages out here that don't have a problem coming in and doing whatever they want to do to you and your family. And that's not cool. That's not cool. Having a gun is as important as having food in your refrigerator. It's as important as you paying your utility bills. It's as important as you buying your weed or your Jordans or your 40 ounce. Instead of that 40 ounce, stop buying all them 40 ounces and save that money, put that money aside until you can get you a 40 caliber. It's a way you can do it. It's a way it can be done. If I can do it, you can do it. But you ain't got to go crazy like I did. I'm a true gun freak, and a lot of the guns I got, I ain't gonna lie, I regret buying some of them because I didn't shoot them, and I just bought them just to have them in a collection. And they ain't doing nothing but collecting dust, and that's why I'm about to start, you know, doing my thing. Making some money, and then I'll probably buy some more. I mean, hey, man, hey, I don't get myself either sometimes, you feel me? But anyway, I need y'all to have a safe Devil's Night out there. We're going to turn this Devil's Night into Angel's Night. And then Halloween, hey, baby, I think that chicken burning down there. Yeah, it's smelling burnt. And I don't want to get off the live, but the house might be on fire. I don't know. But I'm about to go, y'all. I got some chicken I got to take out the oven. And I got some patrols I got to do. But y'all be vigilant. Be safe. Have situational awareness. Because you just never know when them savages will try you. Gun Fruit Nation, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Salute.